Hello, dear traders. How is everyone doing today? Guys, can you help me? Can you tell me if I am audible and I am visible? So my screen is visible and yeah, I think I'm visible. Yeah, I'm checking it on my second screen. So and I think the sound is okay. At least you can hear me, and that's pretty much it. That is the main things that we need for this webinar. So guys, feel free to write your questions in the chat. Yes, we can see you. Hey Clinton, hey well, Cricket World, I guess that's your nickname. Hello Kamesh. So your question was the first. So 5 days ago I got created from my account made by paying not transfer to wallet. Well, so all questions about payments, about lost payments, about pending payments, so deposits and withdrawals, I kindly request you to write to address such questions to our customer support, because these guys, they have all the necessary accesses to the appropriate systems and they can check where your payment is or got stuck, and of course they can help you out and they can tell you basically how to find your pending deposit, pending order, things like that. So, hello Isyam, nice to meet you. So, guys, if there are no more questions as of now, I suggest that we jump uh, straight into the main topic of our today's conversation, right? So today's conversation will be about a strategy called Horizon. So Horizon is really one of my favorite strategies, has a very good uh, rate of like success rate. Let's say one of the best, and probably in my opinion, those strategies where you have not so frequent signals, those strategies actually provide us with the probably some of the highest number of successful trades. Um, yeah, I'm talking about triple rebound strategy. Of course, I would like to mention my one of my favorite strategies called Jactar. So all these strategies where you don't really have that many signals. So for example, on the other side of the spectrum, we have the barcode strategy where we get signals almost every minute. So, or at least 1 out of 2 minutes, we definitely would get a signal. So guys, let's move on. So my payment almost stuck. Well, yes, sometimes these such things occur. It's not a very common thing. Like it doesn't happen with every second deposit. It does happen with every maybe 100th deposit, so less than around 1%. But usually I mean, like not usually, but always we carry out an investigation and we manage to find 99.9% of these failed deposits. So, Euro U Euro USD Belize lost another deal. Well, hello Santo. All right, guys, let's move on into the main topic of today's conversation. So we go to our technical analysis tab. Next, I click here, and all I need to do is I need to start typing Horizon strategy. So once I've done so, I click enable. Okay, so I've enabled this strategy, and you can also click here on this video here and you will get a brief tutorial about how this strategy works. Now, I would like to make a few adjustments to this strategy. So I click here on this on the components of the strategy. So the SMA with a period of 5. And I usually like to make it a little bit thicker so I don't really have to like stress my eyes, and everything can easily be spotted. Next, I click here on the SMA 22. That is the second SMA in this strategy. And MACD, well, I don't really need to click anything here. I'll just hide the MACD line and the signal line, since I don't really need them because the main signal comes from this histogram or area to be exact in this view. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So we have adjusted, or I have adjusted the strategy so that it is comfortable for me. And now the second question, the next question, where is the what are the setups in this? What are setups in this strategy? What are the signals? Which signal do I want to find? And in this example here on basic dollar index, looking, doing a little bit of back testing, so and like scrolling backwards a little bit with the chart, I can see that there was a recent signal just a few minutes ago. Yeah, like 6 minutes ago. So this signal appeared when so in this strategy we have, first of all, we have three components, three signals. So signal number one, okay, four indicators and three components. So signal, the main signal comes from these two simple moving averages, the yellow one and the blue one. So yellow one and blue one. Now, when the yellow one crosses the blue one in the downwards direction, right, like it did here, that gives us a signal for down trade. But at the same time, we need to confirm this signal by looking at the MACD indicator here and by looking at the color of the Heikin-Ashi candlesticks. So why did I say that we have four indicators in this strategy? It is because we we have amended, we changed the regular Japanese candlesticks, so we turned them into the Heikin-Ashi candlesticks. So Heikin-Ashi candlesticks, some people refer to it as an indicator, some people refer to it as another kind of Japanese candlesticks. For me, it doesn't really matter. I usually consider this a separate indicator because it really alters the way the Japanese candlesticks chart look completely. And well, based on that, yeah, that's the signal. Yeah, that is the definition of an indicator, right? So instead of drawing each candlestick, it gives us kind of like the general trend direction. So whenever we have green Heikin-Ashi candlesticks prevail, then we usually have a form of an uptrend. And on the contrary, when we have red candlesticks mostly, that gives us a down signal usually. So like I said, there was a recent signal that was a down signal, and now let me start scanning the charts. Yes, nice, perfect. So I have just managed to find a signal. So how does this signal work, right? And where is this signal? So first of all, when I switch between different charts, first of all, I look at the at the crossing. So I need to find a crossing. So that is basically the first thing that anyone needs to search for in this particular strategy. Okay, so this crossing happened. Next, I looked at the color of the Heikin-Ashi candlesticks, and these green hollow candlesticks, they mean that Heikin-Ashi candlesticks are uptrending. So that is layer of confirmation number 2. Now, the third layer of confirmation comes from this MACD area, which is above the zero line. So we have signal number 1, signal number 2, signal number 3, or we can also call them layers of confirmation. So that is the main signal, and then 2 layers of confirmation. So green or hollow Heikin-Ashi candlesticks, and the MACD indicators histogram is is above the middle line. So we have all we need, right? We have the signal, and according to the signal, I opened a trade in the upwards direction. So next thing that many people ask me when I trade is how do I choose, so how do I define the duration of my trades. And the logic here is simple. I usually follow a very simple rule. So I have 1 minute time frame, and I usually multiply this number by 3. So 1 minute multiplied by 3 turns into 3 minutes, and that is my default trading time. Okay, so some people adjust this time, and some people open 2-minute trades, maybe 4-minute trades, even 7-minute trades or 10-minute trades. Well, there is nothing wrong about this, absolutely. Everyone can decide, and maybe everyone can make little tweaks to this trading strategy, and in the end you will get a strategy that will suit you even better. So in this, like in this example, yeah, so some people prefer 5-minute trades, some people prefer 4-minute trades, so it all depends from trader, varies from trader to trader. I personally like to stick with this kind of like more or less constant duration of 3 minutes. But of course, like I said, there is nothing wrong with experimenting. And in fact, I really endorse you to experiment with trades. Okay, so I missed the trade on Bitcoin, unfortunately, but all right, whatever. It is impossible to catch all the signals out there. Now, the first trade has just closed with a profit. Now, let us have a look at gold. I think we're about to observe a trading signal. Yes, see, the crossing happens, and we open a trade upwards. So we are sort of following the trend. So the current trend is upwards. We can see this by the color of the Heikin-Ashi candlesticks and the MACD area. That is our confirmation number 2, and then yellow line crosses blue line in the upwards direction. So perfect. Next, what is next? Okay, so commodity composite index, I've just closed my first trade with a profit, and I think we're about to have another trading signal coming up very soon. So the Heikin-Ashi color is red. It means downtrend, so we are downtrending here. And look at the MACD area. It is under the zero line, and yes, the crossing happens, and we open a trade downwards. So very, very simple and yet sophisticated, beautiful, nice strategy. I will now look at the chat now. Very legit app, and they also give me $15 as a prize for competition winner. Wow, nice. What competition was that? I mean, we do have a bunch of different competitions going on every moment of time. I think if you go to events and you go to league, so we have leagues where you can get, where you can actually win different, we call them mastery box or super box, basically boxes with different presents. And we also have battles. And I do hope that soon we will have another another trading event, some bigger competition, maybe towards the moon New Year, so Chinese New Year. I have been degraded from level 8 to level 1. Why? Well, Arnav, unfortunately, I cannot look at your account. I don't even know your account number, so I cannot even, I don't know, like usually you get, okay, so if you got downgraded from level 8 to level 1, I think this is because your, so 30 days passed in TradeAway, and this TradeAway, it gets refreshed every 30 days. So if you don't reach a level within 30 days, so I mean like everything you reach, and then after that it just goes out, it just disappears, your progress disappears, and you go back to level number 1. Okay, and let's open a trade on Mahajantar. So with Mahajantar, it is a little different case here because the MACD area has not reached the so this area below the zero line, but still we have already approached it, and that is another way how we can apply a signal from the MACD indicator. So basically it is almost the same signal. Well, and in fact it is the same signal, and it is the downwards signal. So downwards here. Okay, so Arnav says, I have the best strategy for XAU USD for long term as well for the short term. Well, nice. that's good if you have a strategy. If you have figured out how maybe gold, so XAU USD stands for gold, so how gold works, and yeah, I think we can have another trading signal here on Europe Composite Index. So guys, why did I just open another trade on Europe Composite Index even though I just had another trade? So that trade closed with a refund due to I think this flat market protection mode was had been enabled, and that's why my trade closed with a refund, because the closing price was very close to the opening price, and then the signal is still there, kind of. It is just one candlestick in the past, and since all other confirmations are there, the two layers of confirmation, the Heikin layer of confirmation and the MACD layer of confirmation is there. They are both there, so that is why I opened another trade in the downwards direction. Okay. Now guys, another thing that I wanna start doing is during my every webinar, I will start using my risk-free trades, since I have accumulated so many of them, and probably I don't know how long it is going to take me to really use all of them, but little by little I plan on using these risk-free trades. Because you keep asking me, why do I have so many risk-free trades? Because I trade well, relatively a lot, and I don't really use my risk-free trades that often. I do use them, but not that often. Okay, now we are about to observe a very interesting situation. I have spotted a very interesting situation where basically we have an up signal from the two SMAs. So the yellow SMA crosses the blue one in the upwards direction. But now let's have a look at the color of the Heikin candlesticks, and this color is red, right? And next we can have we should have a look at the MACD area, and we can see that it is right under the blue the zero line, and that also gives us a signal for a downtrend. So this signal is mixed, because one part of the strategy tells us to open an up trade, and then these other ones are well, let's put it simple, they are uncertain. Okay, so in this case I usually skip such signals, and I usually wait for a more for a better signal. So instead of risking it, there is no need to risk it, and that in fact is against the logic of the strategy. Now, wow, euro cut. So the euro against, why is it 5 minutes? That should have been 3 minutes. Why did I have 5 minutes? Okay, my mistake. I somehow had 5 minutes set here. Okay. All right, and yeah, euro GPY. So the euro against the Japanese yen is another, yes, see, because this was an up signal here on the from the SMAs, from the simple moving averages here, but the Heikin color was also green, but then the MACD was like really under, and it wasn't really like crossing this the zero line, so it was under. So thus there is no signal. Okay, next, EuroCut. Let me go back to EuroCut. Okay, so there is no signal now, of course, and I did open a signal when I did open a trade when the chart looked like this, and that was a clear signal. Okay, whatever. Maybe this will be a reversal. Yeah, I have a pretty good statistics so far throughout this webinar. So 1, 2, 3, 4 profitable trades and 1 refund. And I keep trading, so I don't stop. So how does my trading day look like? I have a few. So some people like to sit in front of the monitor or their smartphone for well, many hours. What I usually do is okay, I cannot open it. Yeah, less than 5 minutes. It doesn't work on Litecoin. Okay, let's give it a try. So Litecoin downwards. And right afterwards, I switch to 3 minutes here. So many people like to stay in front of the monitor for many hours. What I personally do is I usually trade. Okay, so I did mention this many times before that nowadays, since I've been trading for almost 10 years now, I don't really spend that much time in front of my computer anymore in terms of doing active trading. Instead, I analyze markets, and I like to concentrate on forex trades more often. Now, when I do trade FTT mode of trading, like quick trades, what I usually do is I choose an hour for myself. Usually it's 45 minutes, and then I trade really actively during this 45-minute period. Then I take a break and I analyze how was my trade. So was it good? Did I make profit? Was I feeling comfortable? Do I have more? Okay, so that is how. So a very interesting case here, right? So let me finish my train of thought before I forget, right? So so I do a few different iterations. So I trade for a little bit, then I take a break, I take a pause, and then if everything goes well and I still feel like trading and I am in the mood, and then I continue trading. So I usually do it like this, because many people like to sit and in front of their monitors, and that creates a problem, guys. And this problem is that you lose concentration. So you cannot stay focused for like 6-7 hours a day. Well, I mean, you can, of course, but you've got to take breaks. But many people like to trade non-stop, and in my opinion, that is um, that is a big mistake, because okay, so let me reload my platform. Okay, Ahmed asks in the meantime in the chat, please tell me a strategy. I lost all my USDT, please. Well, I'm doing it right now, aren't I? Because what I am doing right now is basically I'm demonstrating a strategy, and see, this all is happening live. So I would probably get my first losing trade, but it was insured. Luckily, I knew when to use my risk-free trade. And see, okay, so this trade will close with a refund. So so I've only been having profitable trades throughout this webinar, excluding this one. So guys, well, Ahmed Ali, if you ask me, so you asked me this question. Yes, the thing is that before you start trading big amounts of money, you need to develop a trading system that works. So I think there was this beautiful quote by a famous trader. Let me let me find it, and I will read it. I will read for you. I saved it. So here it is. More capital doesn't make you a better trader. Being a better trader gives you more capital. Find consistency and grow. So do you want me to read it out loud one more time? Okay, here it goes. More capital doesn't make you a better trader. Being a better trader gives you more capital. Okay, so that's the logic. So once you have figured out how the markets work, how trading works, then you need, or it's up to you. You can, you should, or basically you should invest more money into trading because you will get more profit from that. But if you haven't found your strategy and you keep losing money while trading, if you add more money to your deposit, if you add, say, another one, so let's imagine you've lost $1,000. Now you plan to deposit $2,000 in your account. So is it going to do any good to your account? Not necessarily, and probably this might have the opposite effect. Okay, so two trades: composite index and Europe composite index. So here is the thing about trading. Before you start trading big amounts of money, you need to make sure that you have found that profitable strategy. Because many people, they fool themselves. They think that if I deposit, so I've lost, like, let's imagine $2,000. How do I win back this money? Now I need to deposit 5,000. No, it doesn't work like that. You need to make a new deposit of, let's say, $100, $200, and then start trading. And once you've learned how to trade, how to close your trading weeks and trading months with a profit consistently, that is when you can add some extra money into your account to make this process go faster. Okay, so guys, because us as traders, we just like to do the opposite, right? We start losing, we lose some money, and we start adding up to our losses. So instead of, like, instead of trying to do it the smart way, we start doing it not so smart way. In fact, that's human nature. I mean, I don't know how to describe it. Well, there was a friend of mine, and she just recently recommended me this book. And, well, actually, if for those of you who still remember that, we used to do these what were they called, marathons of webinars, and we would oftentimes talk about the so-called trading biases. And the biases concept is this real interesting psychological thing, psychological aspect, because we all have these psychological biases, or now we have psychological biases, and of course some of them translate to trading biases. And you can just Google it. There is tons of information over there. Probably there are some 10 main biases, and if you can figure out how to deal with them, you will be well on your way to consistent profitable trading. Okay, that quote made my day. Thanks, bro. Yes, it's a wonderful quote. I really saved it for myself. I'm a trader just like everyone else here. Probably most of us are traders here, I think. Because otherwise, who would else want to watch this webinar? Probably no one. Yeah, so it's all about trading. Okay, guys, let me go ahead and activate my next risk-free trade, because I have so many risk-free trades and I barely am using them. So no more signals as of now. I don't really see any fresh new signals. Okay, so this is a very interesting situation. Let's have a look at basic dollar index. So this looked like a possible up trade, and then all of a sudden things changed with this red candlestick. And is it this middle of the hour thing or something? Yes, so 4 seconds. Okay, it's not gonna save my trade here. Oh, did it save? Wow. Okay, So this huge volatility comes from this middle of the hour. So every 30th minute of each hour, I just noticed that there is an explosion of volatility on most of currency pairs. Not so much on indices though, but on currency pairs, yes. Okay, so basic dollar index, this is a mixed signal. I feel a little bit reluctant, and I'm not sure if I should open that trade. Now, Bitcoin doesn't look like a perfect trade to me, but I think we can try. So the signal is there, despite these two green Heikin-Ashi candlesticks. The other Heikin-Ashi candlesticks are of red color, and the MACD indicator area is well under the zero line. So that is another pretty strong confirmation to this strategy. Now, wow, outcut is dropping. Nice. Euro USD next signal. Okay, so let me yes, I think almost. We just need, probably not on this minute, but maybe the next minute, or within the next 2 minutes we will see a signal. Okay, so I have marked it, I have started and oh wow, nice gold. Yeah, let's give it a try. So all the necessary components are here, so all the ingredients are there. So the red Heikin-Ashi candlesticks, the yellow line, the yellow SMA crosses the blue line in the downwards direction. So the 5 SMA is the fast one, so because it reacts much faster to any change in the price. And the last signal, the last part, the last ingredient, the final ingredient here came from the MACD area, and this MACD area was right under the zero line. So that is, so 3 signals all pointing in the same direction. Ooh, wow, what a beautiful what a beautiful drop here. Commodity composite index. Now guys, before I forget, there is also another thing that I would like to mention about this strategy, is that of course you can apply this strategy to your forex trading. So you can apply this strategy to your so like I said, forex trading, and that automatically means that you can use higher time frames. So this strategy can be applied during at higher time frames, like 4 hours, 1 hour, daily, pretty much all. Yeah, like even, wow, guys, look at this Bitcoin, perfect indication, perfect illustration. So daily, the signal came here, your stop loss would be placed somewhere here, maybe like $100 long stop loss, and now you would already be making plus $600. Okay, so this signal didn't really work out. This signal, not sure about this one. Okay, so this signal worked. Okay, so like for example, gold. Many people asked me about gold. Yes, there was a perfect signal here. So guys, you can, most of our strategies, most of our trading strategies, I would say 80% of our trading strategies. Okay, let's be safe here. 70% of our trading strategies can easily be applied to your forex trades, and you don't really need that much fundamental analysis knowledge. You just start trading with the help of these uh, indicators on higher time frames, and that is it on forex. And what I like about forex is that you don't really need to open that many trades. So forex trading is basically a very conservative way of trading. You just open one trade and then you work with this trade. You work with that trade. You modify like stop loss, take profit. You sort of play with these parameters. You modify them. You try, or you can even use trailing stop loss, which automatically follows the price, and that is all you need to do. You don't really need to do a lot. So it eliminates a lot of job, a lot of unnecessary rudimentary job. Wow, guys, let's open a trade on Euro USD. I like this signal. So this huge drop, these two huge red Heikin-Ashi candlesticks, the MACD again down signal. So everything is there. We don't really need anything else. We don't need anything else, but at the same time, all the three components have to be in place. Okay, so you cannot just omit one of those, one of the three. So, guys, what's your opinion on this strategy so far? How is everyone liking this strategy, or maybe disliking? I don't know. I don't know what's happening with my trades. All of my trades close with a profit. I don't know, guys. Now I'm afraid that you won't believe that I'm doing it live, but check your time, check your quotes. We all have the same quotes. We are doing everything live. Check the Bitcoin price. Oh my God, no, shouldn't be dropping. Anyways, I have long-term investments in Bitcoin and other cryptos, like 3-4 year. That's my investment horizon. I'm not expecting to make a quick buck here. 8 out of 10 wins, says Arnav. Beautiful, nice. I well, actually, yeah, I also have not all my trades closed with a profit. I think so. This one, there was a huge drop in the last few seconds because it was the middle of the hour, and I think so. Yeah, this trade here, but it was insured by a risk trade. So one losing trade. Was this one insured? Oh, this one. Okay, so this one was covered by flat market protection mode. This strategy is awesome, says, well, sorry, I cannot really, Taufik Zaman, cannot read exactly your nickname. Yeah, guys, this strategy, I don't know, I'm like, I'm really worried that no one's gonna believe me, that I'm gonna tell my colleagues, hey guys, I just finished the webinar and I only had profitable trades except for one. Okay, so I hope this trade closes with a loss. No, it closes the... Okay, I don't know, guys. This strategy is beautiful. Okay, so maybe this one. We'll see. My question is not answered yet. Let me see. What was your question? All right. Now I have found it. So my MACD area is showing lines. How can I make it look similar to yours? Yes, very simple. So if you trade from your desktop, you need to click here. If you trade from your mobile application, you also need to find your technical analysis tab, and then you go here and you click here, and this is how you change line into histogram or a chart or area. So linear, histogram, and area. So that's it. Very simple. And you can also adjust the color if you want. It doesn't really matter. Okay, and yeah. Let it be blue, just like in the books. All right, 5 profitable trades. Nice, beautiful. So guys, don't be in a rush to make your first $1 million. First of all, concentrate on executing your trading strategy, because your trading strategy is the key to your success. All right, here is another one, caffeine index. So guys, not not every one of you has this index. This index is only available in the LATAM region, in Latin America only, because we do have some regional indexes, like, and each region has a set of their own indices. Okay, guys, I think we are slowly but gradually coming towards the end of this webinar. I still have a few minutes to open a few more trades, and I am now selecting those candidates. Oh, wow, Mahajantar. Okay, let's give it a try. Even though I don't really like opening trades on such strong breakouts, but yeah, I'm feeling lucky today. So, all right, Oasis Index, and let's ensure some of my trades with a risk-free trade, since I have so many of them. Okay, outcut. So the Australian dollar against the Canadian. So Australia against Canada, and up signal from the main signal comes from this crossing. So the two lines cross, and then we have this green Heikin-Ashi candlesticks, and we have the MACD area, which is above the middle line. So the components are there. And another case here, so the Australian dollar AUD JPY. And here on the contrary, we don't have a signal because the first signal comes from the 5 SMA and the 22 SMA, but then we look at the MACD area and it tells us uncertainty, and we only want to trade those signals where we are very much sure about all the 3 components. Okay, so let me open my, should be 3 minutes, not 5. What is this? Yeah, it's 5. It's Brent. It's confusing me. Okay. Because once you click Brent, your duration automatically changes to 3 minutes. So 5 minutes. I don't know. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the way it's made here. Now, guys, anyways. Nice. Caffeine index closes with a profit. Guys, okay, so how much money has everyone made so far? I think I've taken a screenshot. I took a screenshot in the beginning of the webinar. With my initial balance, and now let's wait for a few more trades to close. Basic dollar index next signal. All right, let's have a look. Yeah, the signal is there. Yeah, that's the signal. Oasis index. All right, so this trade will definitely close with a loss. Just 2 seconds to go here. Yes. Okay. So what is that? What kind of reversal is that? Wow. Guys, I don't know what's going on with the markets today. It's just sometimes it goes against you, sometimes we just basically I'm stepping in the market's steps, right? Following the market completely today. I don't know what kind of miracle is that. It's because I mean, like I like to take everything with a grain of salt, and when I have too many profitable trades in a row, like much higher than expected profit rate, I'm a little bit worried. I'm like, wow. So how much more luck do I have? How much of luck have I not used before? Because I also do have losing trades. You have to understand it. Losing trades are just just part of the game. There is no way to not have losing trades, and it's okay. Like we all like to win, we all like winning, but it's okay to have losing trades as long as you know how to control your risks. All right, guys. I think this is almost it. Okay, and probably this one will close with a loss, I think. Now, let's have a quick calculation of my trades here. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So let's imagine I had 15 profitable trades, and let's imagine all of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 of them were, I don't know, just refunds. That still gives me a more than 70% winning ratio, and I think it's more than enough. Like how much more do you need? Like more, everything that is that is above 60%, you are well on your way to big profits. Trust me. In the long run, even if you maintain a balanced approach to your trading, like conservative approach, you don't invest big trades, you don't open huge trades, you trade accurately and in your comfortable zone of risk, you will still go far. Okay, so another losing trade comes here, and at the same time Dow Jones is bound to close with a profit. Nice, guys. So this means that I've made around I think around 400 and no, not 400, around $250 of profits within these 49 minutes or so. Okay, guys. So this last trade shall close in 10 seconds. Let's have a look. All right. Got lucky, that trade, says Arnav. Yes. Well, guys, share your trading results. I do wanna hear about your profits and your trading results. How much money or how many profitable trades did you have during this stream? Strategy works well. Yes, this strategy does work well, and like I said, it is one of those strategies where you don't really need to make a lot of trades. You don't really need to open many trades. Instead, you just focus on profitable trades. You focus on the correct trades. So there is a huge difference between opening many trades and opening thoughtful trades. I don't know if that's the right way to say that in English, to put it in English, but anyways. All right, guys, I hope you like this strategy. You can always watch this webinar again. It will be stored here on YouTube. Feel free to click the like button. I always try new strategies on demo account, make 4,000 on the demo account. Well, nice. Now the time has come to convert those demo profits into real profits. And good luck with that. So, my dear traders, thank you very much for watching this webinar. I wish you all big profits and huge success rates with your trading and your trading strategies. We have another trading session on this channel on Thursday, so that is the day after tomorrow. So guys, good luck with your trades, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.